It's going to be a tough one against Creighton, obviously. They were a big contender in the Big East last year. Not as highly ranked in the preseason this year, but they've still got a lot of key returners. What are you looking forward to most in this first one?
Yeah, they're going to play really fast. They get up and down the floor. They'll have 4 or 5 guys out there that can shoot threes at all times. So even their centers will step out and shoot threes. So you got to guard everybody to the three-point line. We're giving up some size at each position. So rebounding will also be a big challenge. But, it's a great opportunity for our guys to just go and see how we can measure up, see how well we can execute, defend, and do all those little things. They'll obviously expose us if we're not getting back in transition or if we're not blocking out. But, that's what you need this time of year.
Your offense was flying in the game against All-Army. How confident are you in the carryover into the Creighton game?
We're not executing very well right now. The young guards are still trying to figure out where they're supposed to be. So they're doing a lot of thinking instead of reacting and playing. The veterans and the coaching staff, we got to be patient with them. And just as their understanding and feel for the team offense comes along, I think we'll really improve. But I do think we have a lot of guys that can score the ball. So, it's not like we're too dependent on any one person. So hopefully there'll be a couple guys that can make a basket or two.
And then Marcus Foster for the Blue Jays. He was all-conference last season. He was all-conference for this preseason. What's going to be your game plan to shut him down?
Well, a guy like that, I don't know that you shut him down, but you try to make him work for it. When he doesn't have the ball, you try to deny him the ball or make him at least work to get his catches. So he's got to earn them. We'll probably have a variety of guys guard him, but he's a great player. But they got a lot of good guys. They got some new players too that are really, really talented. So, and some we haven't seen. So it'll be an interesting challenge.
And then the Northern Iowa game, you'll be hitting the road right after the Creighton game. You'll get an extra day in Cedar Falls to relax and reset. Are you more excited for that game or the Creighton game? Which one do you think?
I think they're both neat opportunities because of the connections. Through Dad and his coaching in Northern Iowa. McDermott played for Dad at Northern Iowa, and he's got an assistant, Darren DeVries, that also played at Northern Iowa. So there's a lot of ties there.
So it'll just be one big reunion.
Yeah, and I think Northern Iowa, there's going to be a lot of friends of our family and Dad, and a lot of his former players that are back in town. So that part will be great. As far as the game itself, I think Northern Iowa was picked second in the Missouri Valley, so I think they're going to be a very good team. Obviously, they've been really good for a long time. They're just two really good programs to play against, and just try to learn more about ourselves. Try to see what we can get accomplished out there. And the great thing is we told our guys after this road trip we're still going to be 0-0 going into next week, but hopefully we'll be a little bit better prepared for the real games coming up. That's right.
Is there anybody from the All-Army game that you're looking to step up and either continue the success or break out after the game in these next two exhibitions?
Well, I think the biggest thing right now, as you saw the first game, is just the early season jitters of especially the young guys. And hopefully with each of these exhibition games, they can get a little more comfortable, a little more confident. I think that'll be a factor. I do think one thing that, from a coach's perspective, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Looking at the stat sheet after the game, I saw, James Murray Boyles, he had 12 and 6, but he only got 16 minutes. So, trying to figure out how we can get him some more minutes. We got a lot of depth, so trying to figure out how to distribute those minutes, the best we can. That's something the coaching staff is also working on.
For the young guys and going into those environments, what is it like to take them into a place like the CenturyLink in Omaha that consistently ranks top 10 in attendance? Mm-hmm. Probably kind of neat to put them in the biggest environment that they've been in.
Yeah, both of those programs are really basketball programs. Creighton's been really good for a long time. They got a great fan base, so I think that'll be just a really cool experience for our guys. And then, Northern Iowa's got an unbelievable gym. For a school that size, it's a great environment too. And I think playing against that kind of competition, with the crowd out there, it's a lot different than scrimmaging in practice. So those will be, really unique experiences for the players.
without giving away too many of the X's and O's, how do you deal with a team like Creighton when they are so fast? You guys are an athletic team too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to play that tempo game with them, or do you imagine you guys try to slow it down? How do you kind of attack that?
I think we try to play our game. You know, you do have to make some adjustments for opponents. So we have spent time on transition defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, although even, you know, last year we spent time on that going up to Chapel Hill and they ran us right out of the gym. But it's, you know, you can kind of try to simulate some of that in practice. But it's really going to be good for us we are a fast team. We like to, you know, play up tempo. So, but you also got to adjust. Some teams we play, Northern Iowa, may be more of a grinded out half court game. So, I think playing a variety of styles like that early in the season is really good for you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.